if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We should be good for today. Yes, we are. I'm back with another Peti Kish on Live. Happy Friday, everyone. Like we always do this every week. We do it on a Friday. Usually every week. I was going to do a lot of things this week, guys, but I had other things planned. So there will be other things coming up next week, I would say, with live streaming. Everything should be good now. Yeah, everything's good. All right. Don't want to mess up like last time. Okay. So, yeah, I was planning a gaming stream, actually, this week, but stuff came up. And I was going to do a stream yesterday night, but then I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it for today, Friday, for the stream. So I'm going to be reacting to, but if you guys have already seen it or not, this is my first time seeing it. So I'm going to react to the Resident Evil Requiem showcase they had last night. I'm going to see that. There's also a lot of other topics to go through. So we have now an indicator of how Lara Croft is going to look like. The new Sophie Turner, the Sansa Stark, Game of Thrones actress. She is the new Lara Croft in the Amazon Prime series coming out. She posted, the studio posted pretty much a cosplay of her, how she's going to look. Then we got actually an indicator for another show, which is the God of War series. We finally got the actor to play Kratos. So we're going to be reacting to that as well. And then we're going to talk about this Fatal Fury City of the Wolves drama that's going on right now with the new trailer for the season 2. Because a lot of people are a little bit over analyzing some things, and I think it's over dramatic, to be honest. But we're going to be looking into that as well as tiny little topics here and there. I wouldn't say they're too tiny. You know how I go with this channel. We go sometimes when we're getting sometimes, especially me, when I get really passionate about something, I get passionate and I just start going and going. So sometimes it's a little bit longer than usual, but that's just how it's going to go. We got timestamps, everything for you guys after the channel is done, or after the live stream is done. I'm going to post some timestamps for you guys. So you can click on which one you want to go to, which topic. But we're going to go into all of these here and there. We're going to move around today. I feel like I want to start with the Resident Evil thing first. It's not too long, but I probably want to start with that first. And then go to smaller topics and then other things after that. But yeah, I want to see how it's going to go. But first, let's start with the Resident Evil. Obviously, we're going to do with that first. But before we get into any of that, guys, like the stream. Please like the stream. Sub if you're new here. If you enjoy what I do on here with all the entertainment, pulp culture, gaming, movies, TV shows, all sorts of things I talk about on here, guys. And a little bit in between, some common sense, some critical thinking we use here to check out what's up, to see how everything's going in the entertainment space as well. The good, the bad, the ugly. We look at it in all shapes and sizes. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Please do something. Put the emojis in the chat. Anything. Chat up. Like. Comment. Hype chat. I don't even know what there is. Anything. Because movement is good for this algorithm. Because movement is not good if it's not good for YouTube for some reason. So anything would help. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Let's get into the first topic. with this Resident Evil thing, guys, because there's a lot of things going on with Resident Evil. All right. So we're going to check out this Resident Evil showcase, January 15th, 2026. So I was going to do this yesterday, but I said, you know what? I'll just leave it for today since we have other topics. And it's only, 13 minutes long. So it's not too long. So this is my first time going to react to it, check out what it's about. So this one's pretty much showing us why should you buy Resident Evil Requiem, why you should buy this game, because we're going to show you finally gameplay for this game and to see if you're going to like it, if you're not. You know me, I'm probably going to buy this because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan and I want to see what it's about. Has Resident Evil changed over the years? Yes. Am I skeptical on what's going to happen with this franchise moving forward? Yes. There's a lot of things, indicators here and there, but I'm still optimistic to see what they do with this one, especially now because we have Leon in there. We got the Grace Ashcroft character, and how is this intertwining with Umbrella and all this going on with these older characters and newer characters now introducing to the franchise? So we're going to check this out. Let's see. The live stream is the best. Dude, I had this up and I didn't take it off. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. So the reason why that was up, sorry guys. The reason why that was up is because when I'm testing out chat, I can open chat and say something and bring it up on stream because I use OBS. So that's why that was up. I was testing something else. Testing something out before the stream. And I was even testing my lighting for the stream. But yeah, whatever. Let's just watch this right now. It is what it is. Let's go. I'm going to move a little bit this way.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27. Let's take a look at some of the games.
So we're getting more footage we can see of what's going on, more gameplay. Pretty much what it's going to be, a simple showcase, I would say. It's going to be simple. I don't think we're going to see anything crazy on the showcase. I just wanted to see what's up.
Play.
So Leon is back.
はい、出ないとは言ってな
So
い
I
ですね。
never said I wasn't going to.
いや、言ってないです。
Seriously, I didn't say that at all. This is the director. Yeah, he didn't say that Leon won't be in the game. He just said in some situations, I feel like Leon could not be in this. And I knew it from the start. They're going to have Leon in this game straight up. I've been saying it for years, like the leakers, even Duskull, I'm saying there's Leon in this game. There was even like early concept that Jill was in this with Leon too, which I would have been even more excited about, but we didn't get that. Maybe Jill still could appear. Jill Valentine might still appear. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah.
まあ実際
In fact, I admitted
話しまし
it
たけ
back
ど
then,
レオンでもうバチ
but
バ
we
チ
actually tried to make a genuine horror game with Leon.
のホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま
But we thought that people wouldn't want to see a limited Leon.
見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっ
This was the overwhelming opinion, at
て
least.
いうのは事実としてありますね。
I don't know if this is going to be all in Japanese. I have to dub it. I'm just going to read it I'm not going to continue reading it to you guys. You guys can read it for yourselves or whatever. I'll just give you my own opinion about each thing, what they say.
今回グレイスとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレイスの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね。
Yeah, okay. We already known about this. Grace is gonna be more played like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 7, which I kind of like the survival horror aspect. I like that in Grace. But I do like the parts when it gets a little crazier towards the end. It gets more actiony because how much you learn from the beginning and how, scared and how much you need to survive to at the end where you're actually have like an arsenal and you're like ready for action. I like the evolution of the character developing. It's pretty cool.
ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代用
The Leon parts is closer to thrilling tension featured in Resident Evil 4. Okay.
されるような緊張感はすごい高いんですけども、そこまで
So it's more tension. It's not like horror like jump scare or horror like atmospheric, slow pace. This one's more like tension based because this is still kind of horror, but more action horror. It has a tension of holy shit, this guy's coming at me with a chainsaw. He's gonna chop my head off. It's a one kill, and you have to like dodge it at the split second or move out of the way before you die, kind of deal. It's still kind of scary in some aspects. It's just more tension. It's more adrenaline is pumping in.
恐怖に特化してない、アクションが楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなと思ってて、グレースのホラーと
Damn, Leon doesn't give two shits. Leon's cracking skulls with his foot.
そのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザー
I
ド
don't know how this is gonna. Also, I don't know how this is gonna be an aspect where how they're gonna balance this out. I have no clue how this is gonna be like balancing out all these mechanics, action, survival horror, first person, third person. Like I don't know. I feel like this game. I don't think it's gonna be the best Resident Evil, but it might be one of the better ones we've played from the newer ones, which is 7, 8, and 9. It might be the better one. Who knows? But with all these mechanics, maybe it's just a little too much. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong about this. We will see when it comes out and people get their hands on it. But it's just a lot going on.
ないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。
Holy shit!
バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
Holy shit! Dude, Leon needs to have a one-liner where he says, "Hey, bud, let me ask you a question," and then he throws his axe or like he axes the enemy. "Hey, bud, let me ask you a question." Like, dude, he needs to have that one-liner. He's probably not gonna have as much one-liners. Maybe one here or there, but I feel like this one's more of a rugged Leon now. He's more just, I'm just done with this shit, and I'm back in the game, and I'm like, we're doing this again, kind of Leon. Like, you could tell that from Ready 6, he was feeling that way. He just doesn't want to do it no more, but he has to do it, kind of deal. We'll see. We'll see what this Leon has to offer. But he's brutal in this. The evolution of Requiem.
レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエム
Okay, so yeah, post Resident Evil 6. Yep, obviously.
の段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去
He's pushed to his absolute limit this time.
一追い詰められることになる。
You can tell he's going full John Wick on everyone. He's crazy. It's like when you need the job done, you call Leon S. Kennedy.
と思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようとね掃除を続けてるんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。
So these zombies are kind of like the Ganados from 4, where they're self-aware about things, but they're still a little bit insane in the head. So they're still zombies? Okay, so their evolution. They're the evolution of a zombie. Okay, so these are not corpses per se breaking down, but they're like, they have problems. Leon and Grace, 2 styles of gameplay. We known this. A lot of this is like well known.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。
Damn.
トマホークという斧を装備しており、
Yeah, hatchet.
それによるパリができます。
Okay,
シューティング
sharpen.
っていうのが中心になる。
So I guess that's instead of buying or you have durability for your thing, you have to sharpen it. Kind of like in Monster Hunter, where you have to sharpen your weapons with whetstone. It kind of reminds me of that. Okay. But since the focus is
で
shooting,
さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところに
holy
も力を入れ
shit,
てい
he's
ます。
OP.
また V を狙って、敵に体術を決める。
That's cool.
それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。
RE4 stuff. Remake, cool. Chainsaw, you can pick it up. Okay.
どの敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになっています。
It feels very satisfying. It's the same satisfaction I see from RE4 Remake. That one felt, heavy, but it was satisfying to take down the enemies. It just felt right. It feels the same in this.
グレースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を
So this is like RE7 kind of, or RE2, more even like RE1 to be honest too.
投資弾薬脅威となる敵、そんな
This is the one I like. I like this one. I like the survival horrors a little bit slower paced, but it's like, should I use this ammo? Should I not use this ink ribbon to save? Should I do like all the mechanics and like the inventory system? I like that too. Like, I like the balance. I do like also the action, but I'm more towards the RE2 style or the RE1 style. I like the just tension of you don't know what is, ahead of you. If you turn the other corner and there's a zombie, like I like that too. I think that's actually more frightening for me than me just fighting zombies and losing to them.
かをもう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうのは面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムっていうそのまま
There you go. That's the name of the game, Requiem. So there is a gun that takes the same name as the title Requiem. So this is what the pretty much of the title of the game is this gun.
タイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、構造という時に
Limited ammo magnum. Okay. So it's like a big ass magnum. It's a pinch hitter that can get Grace out of tight
作
spots.
ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
Requiem. Holy shit. It like blasted all of them, 2 of them or whatever at once. Holy crap.
実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンコールを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた意味があると。そういう意味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に。
Ooh, RE2 crafting? Okay. Okay, I don't hate that. I like that. Okay. So we're not getting the merchant. That's fine. I don't mind the merchant. Merchant's cool and all, but I like it when it's more not, let's just say, grounded, I guess, a little bit. Because the merchant was, okay, it's cool gimmick, it's funny, whatever. But let's get back to just trying to combine your, antidotes, ingredients, ammo, and all that. Like, I like that better. Holy shit, was that injection? Holy crap, he busted that. He blew his back out. Hey, yo!
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He blasted his back out with that injection. Oh, shit. Yeah. So, hopefully it's not like you drop your inventory or your stuff you dropped and it's dropped forever or you discard it. I hope it's like you drop it on the floor and you can pick it up and move things around in your space or whatever you have, your inventory space. I hope it's not like that where you keep it and you can't discard it, or you keep it, you discard it, but you lose it in the world. I don't like that. I would like it to still be there, but just move things around. But maybe in harder difficulty, you don't have that, it just disappears. Maybe something like that would be cool.
That's too effective.
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera perspectives.
I'm playing third person. I just like playing Resident Evil with third person.
And these can be changed at any time during the game.
Cool.
Multiple difficulties are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease.
No, that's good for people that suck at Resident Evil. That's good for them. But I'll be okay with no aim assist, thank you.
But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Yes! Ink ribbons are back! Let's fucking go, guys! Holy shit, dude. Ink ribbon, what a throwback. Now, this is a good, people that don't know and they played the remakes, they took out ink ribbons out of that. They brought the ink ribbon back. Hell yeah, dude. So now people will understand, oh shit, I actually have to have enough ink ribbons to save. It's not like I constantly just save. You actually need to think how you're going to save. Hell yeah.
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy it.
They brought back a typewriter. Holy shit, dude. That's awesome. But, that is definitely nostalgia for sure. There has to be. Like, who the heck has a typewriter in like 2027 or 2026, whatever this game takes place in? How the heck do you have a typewriter? Like, honestly, it's just because of nostalgia. Straight up, it's all that.
Tense atmosphere.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、
Porsche?
世界に1台しかない
Oh my god.
車を作っております。
What? Leon's Porsche is pretty badass, though. Not gonna lie. His custom Porsche looks cool. Damn. We're getting an ad for Porsche in Resident Evil. That's crazy.
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the real car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今回もう一つハミルトン さんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Oh, now we got an ad for a watch. Watch. So we got the Porsche ad, and now we have a watch ad.
Two fantastic watch models.
There you go.
Which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February the 27th. Please stay tuned.
It's going to be like $2,000 or something, watch. Those wristwatch are going to be expensive. Oh, deluxe edition.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase. Extra costumes for Grace and Leon.
Why? This costume doesn't make no sense for Grace. She's not even built like Lady Dimitrescu. It's not Lady D. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Agent Leon, that's cool.
Weapon skins.
Yeah, the weapon skins, I really don't care that much.
And screen filters will be included in this
also really don't care that much
edition.
The costumes are okay.
Those who pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace.
That one looks kind of cool. That one's all right. I don't mind that one, actually. That's a pretty good one.
Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service GeForce Now. This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years, and has continued to
30th anniversary this year. There's some crazy stuff coming about Resident Evil. I have a feeling this is not just it.
Raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for...
I really don't care about this stuff, to be honest. Some of this stuff, I'm like... sometimes it's better with RTS off.
Graphics, an AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast...
Yeah, it's cool and all, but in reality, are you actually going to use this? Probably not.
Performance. DLSS also makes Resident Evil Requiem more accessible across a wide range of PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our two protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace.
There you go. That's what people wanted. So, you know, they had a figure for each deluxe or collector edition. They had the scale figures. I think we got Leon with 2 remake, Jill 3 remake, Leon again with the bomber jacket for 4 remake. Down, I think we got Chris in his jacket from RE8 Village. And then we got like a house statue of the Baker estate from RE7. I think that was it. And people are like, wow, what are we getting? Oh, we're just getting this Grace little like miniature like flat sticker statue. It's pretty lame. So now they actually give you the good statues, the better ones.
And Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
And if you line them up with previous figures.
Oh my God, here you go. Are they going to make all of these come back, all these figures? Because your boy here, I don't know. I don't know about these figures. They look pretty badass, not gonna lie. I just wish why we have 3 Leons when we don't have Claire, and we don't have Rebecca, we don't have Barry, Wesker, any of these characters. Ada, we need more characters.
Both figures are scheduled for release this fall. And
how you get those other... Dude, how do you get the other figures? Please make them so you can buy those figures. Please. Redo them. Maybe even make them better textures. Just bring them back because people want to buy them. I don't want to go on eBay or whatever and try to find online and try to like import it and try to get them, you know? I want those figures. That's why I don't care about the controller.
Original design
don't care
Nintendo
about the
Switch 2 Pro controller will be released on the same day as the game. And as a series first, Amiibo will also be available. Please look forward to more information.
Yeah, I don't really care about that Amiibo. I'd rather get those big ass statues.
On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
That's pretty cool though. On Switch 2 you can finally get the trio.
We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts.
Hell
Relive
yeah.
the series' greatest
Dude,
moment.
their masks. That's pretty fitting for the, you know, the Outbreak stuff.
With breathtaking orchestral performances. The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil ambassadors. Concerts are planned for not just
Cool,
Japan.
but would I go? Depends where it's at. It doesn't say. City Hall. Ambassador program. I don't know.
But North America and Europe. More information on these will be released later.
Probably in like big cities or something. They're gonna have these. What is Alpis? That's the new virus thing they're doing.
これもねまだお伝えしたいんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエムまだまだ言いたいこと。
Leon might have Alpis. He might have Alpis or some sort of pus with that. Who knows? And he's trying to cure it. Who knows?
本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
He's infected again, just like in RE4. He's infected again. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it.
Oh. Kidnap you. I liberated you.
I think I want a second opinion.
What is happening here?
I'll keep our friends busy.
What the fuck? That one was crazy at the end. So there you go. Pre-orders up now. You can check them out, guys. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys, for Resident Evil. Oh, we're back. Subscribe, guys. Like. I forgot to take these off. Take them off now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the trailer, guys, for the showcase for Resident Evil Requiem. What I expected, pretty much. What I saw and what I expected. You saw a little bit more Leon. Does this excite me? No. Am I still going to play Resident Evil Requiem? Yes. But this pretty much showed it that, yes, what we already known about is pretty much the same thing we've known about. Nothing really too big. Now, how's the game going to be running? The optimization of this game. I would be interested to find out how this game actually runs. How does it actually work? on a PC or anything. Hopefully it runs better than Monster Hunter Wilds, because we're going to be talking about Monster Wilds again today a little bit as well. But I just found this out. You know, we got the anniversary. So that showcase was all right. It was all right. We saw a little bit of gameplay. That's fine. That's whatever. It's Resident Evil. We know it's going to be good when it comes out. We know it's going to be pretty tight. The controls are going to be great. Everything's going to be good. We know that. Gameplay-wise, we know what we're going to get into. Pretty much. Now, the story, questionable. We'll see about that. But they were teasing stuff for the 30th anniversary, all this and that. Well, just today I saw this, and I wanted to bring it up with you guys. This is also Resident Evil. This is by Insider Gaming. Sorry, guys. I got sinuses, and it's killing me right now. Killing my nose, my nostrils right now. And I have to breathe sometimes through my mouth, and it's really annoying. I don't want to be a mouth breather, guys. I got to blow my nose right now. Must be the air. Must be the air. Okay. So here we go. Resident Evil 5 voice actor hints at possible 30th anniversary announcement. Okay. Interesting. So what is it? What is this about? So Resident Evil 5 Sheva Alomar teasing something for March 2026. Uh-huh. Spotted on Gaming Leaks, Edwin, the voice actor of Karen Dyer from Resident Evil 5, Sheva Alomar, has posted a cryptic video on their official X account, formerly Twitter. The video's caption states that got a few fun things lined up for March. Stay tuned. Additionally, the video itself has another caption that reads, "When you know something, but can't share it with the world yet," and it says hashtag Resident Evil 30th anniversary. So, don't want to play it. It has copyright music in it, but yeah, she's hyping up something. Is she going to be a new voice actor? Are they bringing back Sheva Alomar? Is this the remake? Is this some sort of new story element? Maybe revelation story for Sheva? You know, people like Sheva Alomar as a character, and people still want, like, stories with Sheva. So, you know, I wouldn't be against it. I like Sheva Alomar. I think she's a really good character. Like, to be honest, she was just put in there. You know, instead of Jill and RE5, we know that. It should have been Jill and Chris. But because of the backlash and everything, you know, Africa, whatever, they're like, oh, we're going to have also a female, you know, person of color from that nation or that country to help Chris Redfield out, you know, kind of deal. And then they actually wrote her to be actually a pretty cool character. People like Sheva Alomar. I do too. She's cool. Fans from the community have already started making all kinds of speculations from the post, with many hoping that this could be the tease for a possible Resident Evil 5 remake, which I doubt it. I doubt this. I think the leaks for it with the Code Veronica and RE0 remake, I think those are more likely. 5 is way down the line. They have no clue what to do with 5 at the moment. They don't know. At the same time, there are also speculating that Alomar will star in another Resident Evil movie with Resident Evil Death Island writer Makoto Fukami, mentioning in a 2023 interview that he would love to bring back characters like Barry Burton and Sheva Alomar. Ooh, that would be a cool team up. Barry Burton and Sheva would be pretty sick. Also, add Carlos in there. I kind of like Carlos now, too. Carlos would be cool. Who else would be cool to bring? I don't know. A bunch of these characters you've seen one game and you see nothing about. I feel like if they had their own story, kind of like what Death Island did with their own story, that would be kind of interesting to see. Sheva Alomar, Carlos, Barry, Rebecca, I guess Rebecca or not Rebecca. Who's another one? Helena from 6, I guess, would be whatever. Ashley Graham. Who else? Like another character that could follow up that survived from all the Resident Evils. Trying to think. Josh in RE5. Who else survived? I can't think of anyone else right now. Pierce didn't survive. No, Pierce didn't. Rosemary, I guess. Rose. I don't know. Something like that. A lot of these characters that were like in one game have their own like story arcs together. That would be kind of cool. Additionally, there were a claim from last year that stated Resident Evil 5 Remake was not in development. Whatever the announcement is, players will have to wait until Resident Evil's 30th anniversary to know for sure. And all players are hoping that more games are announced this year. So yeah, that's all it is. The Sheva Alomar actor is teasing something for the 30th anniversary for Resident Evil, and I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that is pretty interesting. I don't think it could be for the remake, but I feel like they're going to make some sort of side story for Sheva Alomar, maybe a new game, maybe, like they said, like a Death Island CGI movie for her. We don't know. Something Sheva Alomar in some capacity will be back, and that is pretty sick. I'm pretty down for her to come back. She is an awesome character, and she should come back. She should definitely come back. A lot of people would be happy about that. A lot of people would be happy. All right, let's get to the next topic. So, check this out, guys. I just saw this recently, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it is kind of fishy if it is. Let me zoom in for you guys. So Kami on X or Twitter or whatever said that Reddit user claims that they figured out what causes Monster Hunter Wild's performance issues, and it's kind of wild. Literally, according to their investigation, literally Monster Hunter Wild, it's a wild one to find what is the problem. Why is there bad optimization for this game? Here we go. Owning more DLC equals more frames per second. What? The fuck?
Holy shit.
What? This is due to an aggressive check the game does to see what DLCs you own. So you're saying to me that if you buy these DLCs or how many DLCs you get for this game, the more frames you're going to get. That's a bunch of BS if I ever heard it. Capcom, you got to check this out. You got to fix this because this Redditor or whoever found this, we'll see. Let's read more. It is not intentional by Capcom, but this consistent check causes performance dips. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think it's Capcom's fault. It's just they're just incompetent of knowing what the problem is. And this guy found out what the problem is. I think that's what's going on here. But let's continue. The user created a mod that tricks the game into thinking you own all DLC and noticed immediate improvements. All information has been sent to Capcom support. This same user has already helped Capcom solve a performance issue in Dragon's Dogma 2. That's crazy. Holy shit, dude.
No!
So, modders, like I said before, modders are fixing these games that are broken. They're broken at launch, and the modders are fixing it. When I always hear people say, I'm not going to download mods, I want it to be like the person, or I wanted to play it as it was intended by the developer. Okay, so you want to play a broken-ass game at launch. I'm just saying, The modders are fixing the problems that these devs, have a time frame to get finished, and sometimes they just don't get finished. So they have updates to update the game for them for later time to see if it fixes. But for some reason, Capcom doesn't know what the problem is with this game, why it's running so bad, why is there problems, why are there hiccups everywhere. It's because there's a checking issue with the DLC for the frames to get increased. If there's no checking and you have all the DLCs, that means your frames are going to be better. You're going to have better performance. So you got to get rid of this checking system for the DLC or do something. To be honest, I've been saying this for a while. I think they should just get rid of de novo. Straight up, DRM, get rid of the de novo thing. The de novo, it's been proven time and time again that it does not help the game. Yes, it helps against piracy, but it doesn't help the game in the long run with performance. We know this. So get rid of de novo. That is a first step. Get rid of that because you don't need de novo. You really don't. Second of all, after that, this DLC thing, I don't know what you can do to stop making it from keep on checking what DLC you have or not, but it's not needed. So this needs to be fixed because this Redditor found this out. That this is actually a thing. Now people say, it's like, no, there's no way frames are behind a paywall DLC. Well, apparently it's true. Because Digital Founder has confirmed the Redditors claim that a DLC check lowers performance in Monster Hunter Wilds. They are discussing it in their next podcast. There you go. So it might be actually true. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. One guy or one person, it could be a female, it could be male or female, doesn't matter. But this person found this out and probably looked at it more specifically. Why is this happening? Also, don't forget, all these games downloading shaders constantly. Shaders are getting downloaded all the time. You got to wait a while for the game to actually launch. Remember this? They do this for most games today. They do this. Checking for shaders, checking for DLC, checking this. And then you see your performance start dipping for your game. So you have to actually wait for it to actually work for a little bit, So, yes, this is a problem, and this needs to be solved at Capcom. I don't think this is Capcom's fault in general. Like, they implemented this to be, greedy and to actually do this to people so they can buy the DLC. I don't think that's the issue here. I think they just didn't know. And they're trying to figure out what the problem is, and they just don't know. They're incompetent to know what is actually up. I don't think they actually said, "Oh, let's put a paywall for more frames per second for them." I don't think that's the issue. I don't think Capcom is that gross of a company to do that. Because I love Capcom games. Like I said, I love their IPs. I love their worlds they build, the games they make, the gameplay, the characters they have. I love the Capcom games. They're so good. I love those. A lot of these games. Like, there are games I still go back to. I just started playing Mega Man again. It's been a while since I got hyped at the Game Awards with Mega Man. So, yeah, I like Capcom's games. They're still one of the GOATs of, like, especially in the Japanese market. I think they're the better ones. But they have some really dumb decisions they make over the years and always have horrible, dumb choices they make. And it's just questionable, like, what are you doing? Kind of deal, And sometimes. And sometimes they actually listen to their fans, which is definitely a positive. I like when they listen to their fans. They understand what they want. They give you voting polls to see what people want, what kind of games they want. You want games to come back from the past, bring them back, all this stuff. They listen. They watch the videos and all that. So they know what's up. So they're not stupid at all. They're just, maybe they just, maybe they need other kind of people to help them source things like this if they can't do it themselves. And they're hard at work making more DLC for these games and actually needing to find out the big, huge issue here is how can I make this game actually playable? Instead of just doing content after content and content. The main content is trash. So how can we fix this issue? That's the main problem. So yeah, I thought that was interesting that we might have actually found out that Monster Hunter Wilds is bad because of these DLCs. All right. Now, we talked about that with Capcom and all that. Now, let's continue here. So I saw this. This is a real quick one, guys. I saw this by Pirate Nation. And it says, Nintendo stock in Japan is sliding.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, no. What could it be, guys? What could it be? I've been saying this for a while. What could it be? Why is Nintendo sliding down? Nintendo's share price have fallen 33% since its all-time high in August 2025. Investors are spooked by possible price hikes, lack of first-party hits, and US/EU hardware discounts during the holidays. I told you greedy Nintendo it's going to creep up on greedy Nintendo, and it's not going to be pretty. And this is just Japan. Japan does not care, I guess, or they're expensive at the moment because everything's going up. And there's not enough good games for the Switch to. Just saying. Yes, it was a success at launch. That's what they say. But in the long run, how much is it going to actually do? It's not going to be as bad as the Wii U. It's not going to be that. But it's not going to do as big numbers as like the Switch 1 did. I swear to you, it's not going to do those numbers. Switch 2 is not going to be that platform. Trust me. There's plenty of good games on Switch 1 people are still playing. Now, that could change with games coming out. Like I said, if there's actually games that are good and is worth your money for them, because most of the games, Mario Kart World, $80. Not really worth $80. Donkey Kong Country Bonanza, $70. Not really worth $70. Metroid Prime 4, is that another $70 game? I think so. Is it really worth your money for that too, for $70? Feels like a $40 game. Or $50 at max. For me, it looks like. And it also had problems. A lot of these games had problems too. Pokemon, AZ or whatever, $70. Does it feel like a $70 game? No. A lot of these games don't feel like what they're worth. And I've said this also in my New Year's video. I talked about the changes that like these companies need to do is it actually worth how much I'm buying this product? Is it actually worth it for the price? Now, if GTA 6 comes out with $100 for just the regular edition, I could say maybe. If it's $80, $70, I would be okay at it. I would be like, okay, GTA 6 is a huge game kind of deal. But everyone wants to copy then GTA 6. And that's the problem. You don't want to copy GTA 6. Why do you want to copy GTA 6? Why? Is your game just like GTA 6 or you want it to be like GTA 6? No. Then don't. Do what Expedition 33 did, where they just got their game out. They knew what their game was worth. And they're like, okay, let's do a reasonable price. $40, $50. Bam. They made $5 million or more, and it's still increasing their sales. So I'm just saying, it doesn't matter if all these Nintendo shills or these Nintendo fanboys go out there and buy Nintendo all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. If it has this Nintendo print on it, you will buy it. Now, normal people and people that, even me, I've been a Nintendo fan for a long time. This is the first time in the generation of Nintendo I don't give a crap about, really. There hasn't been anything that wowed me yet for Nintendo for a long time. That could change with maybe a Smash Brothers or some sort of old IP brought back to life kind of deal, which I've seen a little bit with. There might be rumors that Blooper Team's making an Eternal Darkness game, which would be pretty sick if that's the case. That'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm not surprised about this, that the Japanese market, the stock is sliding down. I'm not surprised. And I don't know why you would be surprised about this. Because, a bunch of YouTubers, not just me, but other people have been saying this, that, yeah, it's a win for Nintendo for now, in August when the console came out. But how is it going to stand up later down the line? It's like they only look at the now, which is fine. It's fine. But you should be looking into the future to see how this is going to stack up. We had rumors now that Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be priced higher up now. So that will also decrease the production, or decrease the pretty much people trying to get out and play the game, or get the console now. So the more you bring this up, the less people are going to get your console, and the less people will play your games, which will not be in their hands. So people are just going to be instead go to Switch 1, which they're trying to do is they're trying to increase Switch 1 now. So, it's a loss in that situation. So maybe it's better to decrease somehow. And it's not because of these, it's because of the tariffs. It's always the tariffs. No. I've been saying this. Like, they're saying, it's the RAM for the AI because the RAM is increasing. Now everything needs to increase with it. There is RAM out there. There's plenty. This is a scare tactic. I feel like that's going up. And people are running with it. It's like when we had the COOF back in 2020 and stuff, and all that happened. People were stocking up in toilet paper and all this. This is just me thinking that this is all a fake scenario. It's just faked up. It's just tried to be fake scarcity. That's what it is. Fake scarcity so people can eat up things and buy them before it's too late so they can put money in their pockets. I think this is what's going on. Now, I'm not saying it's getting less of it. I think there's still more of it. It's just I feel like there's a lot of BS going on, a lot of greed, a lot of people trying to make taking as much money out of your pocket as possible instead of actually giving you quality products. And that is also the reason there's fake scarcity, fake inflation. I think there's a bunch of fakery going on, and that's what they're pushing in the media. They're constantly pushing you to believe these things that are going on, when in reality, I don't think that's actually the case. But yes, there is things that are happening in the background, getting layoffs. That is a fact that's actually happening. People are losing their jobs. That is messed up. In some areas, yes. And some people, it's probably a wake-up call for them. Probably they needed something. And some people actually that do their job, that is actually upsetting, and they're good at their job and they get cut. That's messed up. But some people actually are really bad at their job and still are working there when people that actually doing the best at their job get fired or get laid off. It's kind of messed up. But yeah, that's Nintendo for you. Not a surprise at all. Speaking about getting laid off and fired, this just happened recently, guys. Check this out, guys. This happened recently. Big news dropped. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday night. Here's some Verity. Oh boy, here we go. Kathleen Kennedy from LucasArts, Disney, president, leader. Kathleen Kennedy will step down after 14 years at Lucasfilm and be replaced by 2 Disney executives.
Holy shit.
It's happening, guys. Now it's actually happening. You know, people have been saying this for years. She's gone. She's leaving. She's leaving. Now it's actually official. She's leaving. I literally did this last year, too. I was talking about, oh, is she leaving or is she not? And then they're like, oh, she's not leaving. But she's leaving now. Chief Creator Officer Dave Filoni and President and General Manager Lewin Brenna will jointly lead the studio behind Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Filoni's promotion was widely expected, but Brenner's evolution comes as a surprise, signaling Disney's desire to pair creative leadership with tighter financial oversight. There you go. Put a chicken in, make it Lehman gay. Yup. Pretty much. No more of her. Yep. So people are celebrating this. People are absolutely for it. You can celebrate at the moment. Like I said with the Nintendo part. You can celebrate in the moment, but this is just going to make the studios worse. I'm telling you right now, Kathleen Kennedy leaving won't fix Star Wars or Indiana Jones or any of these IPs. Dave Filoni is in the same boat as Kathleen Kennedy or any of the others. Trust me, Star Wars is not saved, and it won't be saved. It's a dead IP that has a passionate fan base still going for it. That's why, you see Star Wars Theory doing AI reaction videos, because the AI videos, even though people are like, oh, it's AI slop, those are actually bringing out people that are more creative and trying to build these worlds that was lost, especially with George Lucas when he had all these expanded universe Star Wars stories. They're making them in AI, and some of them look pretty decent. They look pretty cool. It's like, I wish I could see a movie of this, but they never do, or a TV series or something. And that's why, we have like Star Wars Theory looking over and other people for these other franchises, because they just ruin it time after time. They probably have Indiana Jones ones with AI too. And they're probably really good stories too. So, like, people, there is a passionate fan base there. It's just the IP itself is done. It's done. It's a dead IP. Now, there's still a passionate fan base. They love what they love. They'll love it till the end. But the thing is, what you're getting right now, you're not going to find it. You have to find it another way, kind of deal. Or make your own stories kind of deal. If you're a really good creative, you understand what you want to do, you can make your own stories. That's another cool thing, too, you can do. So, yeah, Kathleen Kennedy walks out after 14 years. Holy shit. You even have here with Nerd... Oh, my God. I pressed the wrong one. Oh, my gosh. We also have Nerderotic here. The woman who destroyed Star Wars is officially leaving Lucasfilm. There you go. A shift in the force for Lucasfilm. Kathleen Kennedy, the exit interview. Oh, boy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, boy.
No!
No one cares. No one cares. It's a celebration at the moment. People are celebrating it, but will it change anything at Lucasfilm? Like I said, I don't think so. It's really that time. It is the time. But apparently there's also more here. Let me see. So Geeks and Gamers put this article here. Kathleen Kennedy attacks Star Wars fans in exit interview. I wouldn't change anything. Bruh. That's crazy. Rather than acknowledging widespread dissatisfaction with the direction of Star Wars under her leadership, Kathleen Kennedy once again places a blame surely on fans themselves. Character criticism as unreasonable, fringe, and rooted in resistance to change. Yeah, they changed so much that it literally destroyed the fan base. So much change that it, like, Star Wars needs to change. No, Star Wars was good as it was. It doesn't need to change. It really doesn't. It doesn't need to change. It was fine as it was. When George Lucas made it, it was fine. The worlds he created were fine, with others as well. Others helped out. But changing it so much to make it appeal to a new audience, it's sometimes not the best thing. Maybe just appeal to the audience you have, and the new audience for Star Wars will appreciate it, because then they'll be like, okay, so I gotta go back, watch this, and now I can appreciate the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. People are saying, oh, we have to branch out to new audiences. No, you don't. You can just branch out to the people that loved your stories from the beginning, who started it. And they will continue it for generations and generations to come. Give it to their children, and then their children. And that's how you build an IP. That's how you build stories. If you want to change stories to make it not really likable and change it too much, and you split communities, that's when it gets to the point where the fan bases have problems and people just walk away. And that's what's going on. So there's the same thing that's happening with Resident Evil. You know, you have different types of people like this, like that. Like, okay, but let's get to the core audience, the core ones that started since 1996 or 1997, something like that, 1996. Let's go to that core audience, because those are the people who started Resident Evil, and those are the people that will pick up Requiem, because those are the people that want to see how this story unfolds or want to know what it's up. You know, those are the people. But you're trying to get newer audiences to play in the 9th or the 11th game in the series, when it's like, bro, just play the first game. Why are you going into a game thinking you know everything when you don't know everything? Like, that's what pisses me off too. There's so much these tourists that go into these fandoms, and they don't know shit about anything, you know, kind of deal. They don't know. And sometimes they know some things, but they don't know fully the full story, kind of deal, you know? The result in an interview that feels less like a postmortem and more like a final rebuttal. One in which Kennedy makes clear she sees no mistake worth correcting. A very, very small percentage of the fan base. What do you mean small? The lows are that you've got a very, very small percentage of the fan base that has enormous expectations, and basically they want and continue to see pretty much the same thing Kennedy said. No, that's actually most of your fan base. Most of your fan base want to see more of what George did. And you had the blueprint, and you just said no to George. You had the blueprint. He wrote a blueprint for you guys. And you just ripped it up, put it in the trash, and made your own thing out of it. She continued, and if you're not going to do that, then going in that, you're getting to disappoint them. I'm not sure there's anything you can do about that, because you can't please everybody. Well, that is true. That is true. You can't please everybody. I know that for a fact. But you can still appreciate and understand what George Lucas' world is about and understand what it is before pushing agendas or anything into these stories that don't make no sense and tearing down the stories that came before. You can just appreciate the stories for what they are and not changing them. That's all we wanted. That's all you wanted. We, as fans of Star Wars, I was a fan of Star Wars for years. I watched them when I was a kid. We just wanted stories to make a bit more sense, continuations of stories, and see stories intertwine and feel like actually stories that could be in the universe and could be actually told for younger generations. But instead we got stories that are just convoluted, don't make any sense, retconning things here and there. It's just crazy. So yeah, I understand why some people may like certain things more than others, but that's not going to change why I decided to do certain things and why I decided to work with the people that we worked with. Well, it did not work. It did not work, and it started to decrease. Forces female, all that bullshit. No. All you can do is try to tell good stories and which didn't. Try to stick to the absence of what George created, she said. Now, here's an example, actually. Now I thought about it. If you want to see that generation make a change, you do Endor. Because that generation that grew up watching Star Wars, they watched Endor. And maybe Rogue One. That might be the only good one at Disney they had that was actually pretty decent. I think Rogue One might be the one that was the most decent from all of them. But it wasn't by much. Now, Endor I thought was better than Rogue One. Endor, Season 1 and Season 2, they're pretty decent. They're pretty good shows. It feels like a mature evolution of Star Wars, actually, where I wanted more of Endor in the new Star Wars, kind of like these stories. I wanted more of that because it's a more mature version of Star Wars. It's kids that grew up and now they're in, they're older, 40s, 50s, 30s, whatever, 60s, even 60s. Those people that grew up watching Star Wars, even older, they matured as well. And I feel like these stories, yes, they're centered for kids and, teens and young adults. They can also appeal to an older audience in that way with more mature, well-told, well-written characters, well-told stories, not full of BS ideologies in it or any political bias whatsoever. You can have a pretty balanced one where you understand what is going on and it's more of a mature evolution. That's what I said. Endor is probably the best thing Disney has made, straight up, because it felt like an evolution of these stories we'd seen, just even ramped up even more and feel like a good soap opera, sci-fi soap opera story, She said, embedded incredible values into Star Wars, the whole idea of hope and fun and entertainment. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I think Star Wars, it's cooked either way. Yes, it can be redeemed, I think, if they keep making good things, but they just keep not making good things. And Endor is a character. Even though the show's good, it's a character we know what happens in Rogue One. And then after that, no one gives a shit about, kind of deal. So give us characters that have long legacies and that are actually interesting and well-written and good stories around them. And maybe you have good stories and good movies and good TV shows out of them. And then maybe you have a phenomenon like Mandalorian kind of deal. Mandalorian or... but Mandalorian has fallen a bit. I think it's not as good as it used to, but that's just me talking about Star Wars in a nutshell. I want to get out of Star Wars. Let's get out of Star Wars. I'm done with Star Wars at the moment. What did I say? Fuck Kathleen Kennedy and all that stuff. You know, fuck it. Okay. Let's go to this real quick here, guys. Where is it? Here's another one. It's Epic Mike. Bring this up. This is truly a sad news. And then I saw Marvel updates. This is the sad news. Psylocke will return for Avengers Doomsday / Secret War. Yes. Psylocke's back, baby. Hell yeah. She's back. But, here's the kicker. But she won't be Asian. So a new actress may take over from Olivia Munn.
Holy shit.
No!
Okay. So are they doing the origin story of Psylocke? Because they're doing the, changing the bodies and whatever. Because I think most of the time, people, in the beginning, I think they didn't like it. And it just became more of a thing that people enjoyed because they didn't have that much, Asians in the X-Men. And people just accepted Psylocke as Asian. But originally, I think she was a white British woman. But it's whatever. It's fine. If they're doing that, okay. Now, if she's going to be race swapped for another race besides Asian or white, that is going to be an issue for a lot of people. Instead of having freaking Storm Halle Berry back and having Olivia Munn back, because, dude, Olivia Munn, if you were younger and you were watching G4, trust me, Olivia Munn was the girl. Everyone knew Olivia Munn. She was the eye candy. Let's just say she was eye candy, straight up. Everyone loved Olivia Munn. Today, I don't know about that. Maybe she changed because maybe she got more political. She said different things, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I don't care. Actors grow out of their roles and they become weirder over time when they get older. But Olivia Munn was a fan of Psylocke, and she did a pretty good job what she worked with. Trust me. I think she was really good. I think bringing her back would be really nice in a way. I think a very cool nod to it. Will she get more screen time? Probably not. But again, people will say she'll be eye candy. And what's the problem with that? There's a part maybe she's fighting, whatever. She's doing her twirls with her neon and her sword and all that. Dude, do that. I know Apocalypse was a shit movie. She was probably the best part in the whole movie. Not gonna lie. But bring her back. Just bring her back, please. I know this is probably this is just a leak or some sort of rumor. I don't know if this is a rumor or not, but hopefully this is not true and they get Olivia Munn back. Just do it. Just do it, please. I just don't want... I just want her to come back as her role because it'd be nice to see her back after not seeing her much in movies these days anyways, too. So, a lot of people liked Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn was pretty good. She was likable. She was a likable person during the times. But now, maybe not so much. Maybe she's changed her ways, too. So, we don't know. Oh, I saw this, guys. I just want to bring this up. This is a funny little clip I found. Thought this is funny. So, check this out. This is so funny. I'm going to zoom in. This is Lord of the Rings if it had the writers of Stranger Things. So, this is pretty much Stranger Things if Stranger Things writers if it was Lord of the Rings. It's so funny. Check this out.
I just don't get it. Why can't we fire this bad boy up and use it against Sauron? Boom! Headshot. Okay, so think of Sauron like this Atari. Now, if we destroy this copy of E.T. the Extraterrestrial, we might think it's gone forever. But Atari still has the source code. Right. But if we destroy the source code, the existing copies could be buried in a landfill, and they eventually go bad from corrosion. Exactly.
Dude, this is so true. Everyone's finishing their own lines, and it just goes on and on.
Where's the source code? Destroy Sauron. Great. So how do we destroy this source code ring? It's not like we can just hop on our skateboards and shred into Mordor. Hang on, though. If we gave the ring to someone small enough, Sauron wouldn't expect it. And we could chuck it right into the fire while he's busy tripping over Minas Tirith. And then, no more E.T.
I love that part. And then... Is that Gandalf the Great? Wait, let me see this part.
No more E.T. It sounds crazy. We're Minas Tirith. And then...
And then... I love the one where he just like, and then...
No more E.T. It sounds...
He's just... It's just brilliant to work.
It's crazy, but it just might work. Guys, I'm gay. I just don't get it. Why can't we fire this?
Oh no, that's so funny. That's Will pretty much. Guys,
I'm gay.
I'm gay. Just out of nowhere, they have the plan to defeat Sauron, and then out of nowhere, I'm gay. Yep. That's Stranger Things last season, pretty much in a nutshell. That's so funny. That's so stupid. I love it. I love that. It's so good. So dumb. I love that. Check this out, guys. What do you think about this? You can only watch one of these movies in 2026. Damn. Only one of these movies? Fuck. Let's see. Plague. Let's see. The Bone Temple, Green End, Go, Scream 7. Scream 7, I'm interested to see what they do. But it's not my most. Hoppers, Devil's Product. Fuck that. Michael. Ooh, okay. Michael might be up there. Michael will definitely be a movie I definitely want to watch. Let's see what else. Mario Galaxy movie. Ooh, Super Mario Galaxy. Okay. Ready or Not. Hail Mary. I hear good things about Hail Mary, but we'll see. Let's see what else we got here. Mandalorian Grogu. Fuck that. Master of the Universe. Interesting. I don't know any. Scary Movie 6. If it's good, I have to see more, but I like Scary Movie. Toy Story 5. Nah. Supergirl. Nah. Minions 3. Nah. Moana. No. Moana. No. The Odyssey. Interested what Christopher Nolan has to do with the Odyssey, even though with all the people talking about the bad casting and all that. We'll see about that. Let's see what else we got here. What is this? Spider-Man. Oh, the new Spider-Man? Interesting. Yeah, I am pretty interested in that one. The End. Evil Dead. A new Evil Dead. What? Okay. Clayface. Not really. I gotta be careful with this one. With a D, guys. This is a D. Digger. Okay. With the Tom Cruise movie. Okay. What is this? Resident Evil. Is that Resident Evil? I think it's Resident Evil. Could be wrong. I think it's Resident Evil. Resident Evil Street Fighter. Ooh, that's a good one. Sheep. What is this? I don't know what that is. Lock and Law. Jumanji. Is this Jumanji 3 or 4? I don't even know what it is. Dune Part 3. Ooh. And Avengers Doomsday and Angry Birds 3. Dude. There's so many crazy movies this year. There's more movies I'm more interested this year than last year, for sure. Dude, I don't even know. I still gotta watch Dune 2, so I'm not really hyped for Dune 3 yet. So I gotta watch Dune 2. I did like Dune 1, so that's definitely a positive. I am interested to see what Resident Evil and Street Fighter have to offer. As well, I think Mortal Kombat. What is it, Mortal Kombat here? Maybe I can't see it. I don't see Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Mortal Kombat, like the gaming interpretations, I'm interested in those. Michael, the Michael Jackson movie, I definitely am interested to see what that one's about, for sure. Again, Mario, another one, a big movie. Scary Movie, another one I've been missing for a while. The Odyssey looks very interesting. Spider-Man might be actually good. Who knows? Doom. Doomsday, Avengers. I am intrigued to see what it's gonna have, because this is gonna be a shit show of a movie. But I am still intrigued to see what they bring out. Besides all that, and then Scream 7, I guess. Besides that, not much. I think those are pretty much it. But if I had to pick only one to watch this year, it'd probably be Street Fighter. Because Street Fighter is the movie I was like going to actually do content on. Like this movie when it comes out. I actually want to go to a movie theater and check this out and do something with this when it comes out in the movie theaters. Street Fighter. Don't know if I'll be dressed up as a character in Street Fighter. Don't know. Whatever. But I think Street Fighter might be it. Resident Evil would be another second, maybe. Next to Michael. Scary Movie 6. The Odyssey. Dune. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Scream. Mario. But yeah. We will see. We will see. But yeah, interesting choices. Not bad picks. Not bad picks, though. Not bad picks at all. Not bad picks. Okay. Let's get to the next topic here. So. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here's some quick ones real quick, guys. These are quick. Real quickies. Real quickies. Okay. So, you remember a few months ago where I talked about Bully, the Rockstar game Bully, having an online mode? It's like a modded server kind of deal. Well, apparently Bully Online gets shut down a month after launch. And there's not really much to talk about. It's just shut down. It's over. How long has it been up? It's been, what, a month or so? Or two? And it was shut down. We don't know why. Maybe copyright. Maybe some problems with Rockstar. Maybe, I don't know what's up. But the YouTuber who created it, he will update us later on this issue with Bully. So, I still haven't gone into this and tried it out myself, but I was intrigued to see it because I like Bully. So, I don't know. It's pretty weird that, yeah, they just shut this down. We'll see if there's any updates on that. Just wanted to bring that up. Just wanted to bring that up real quick. Another one to bring up real quick. You guys like the last Life is Strange double exposure? Well, a new Life is Strange game to be revealed next week. Why? Don't know. Are they bringing out more nostalgia? Probably. The Life is Strange reunion, the next game. So, Max, Chloe, characters you know from the first one. Those are that's the only Life is Strange I played. The first one. I went through that one. But it was a decent game for its time. I would give it that. It's fine. But it's a game I probably would not really go back and replay. Not anymore. But it was fine for when it came out. But here, separate the real from the rumor. Join us for the exclusive reveal of next Life is Strange game. And I saw Max and I think Chloe's jacket. So the thing is, people are saying, oh, the last game could have been better if Chloe was in it. Bullshit. It doesn't matter if Chloe was in it or Max. If the writing is shit, if it's bad and the stories are bad, then it's shit. I'm sorry. That's all it is. Characters are not what makes it better if you bring characters. Stop jangling keys and just give us the characters, what they were, how they evolved, and make them more grounded. Maybe change them a little bit, but not to the point where they're unrecognizable anymore. Kind of deal like that. So, I don't know. I saw people say not really hyped up after double exposure. I saw a lot of people chatting, commenting. And because how disappointing that one was and how that studio literally shut down after or whatever happened to them. Like, they got laid off, a lot of them. So, don't know about this one. Don't know what's going to happen. So, just want to bring that up. If you're a Life is Strange fan. another quick one here, guys. Today, if you're playing Marvel Rivals, we got a new season. If you update, you can play as Deadpool, which joins Marvel Rivals in Season 6, Night of the Museum, launching today, January 16th. So Deadpool's in the game, and the cool part about Deadpool is that he is all classes. He's a tank, he's a support, and he's DPS. So you got all of them for you guys in one category. He's kooky, crazy looking how he plays. Definitely will check him out this weekend to see how he plays, because I am interested. And a lot of the character skins that are coming out for this season look pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie, this Battle Pass season looks good. And then you have Elsa Bloodstone coming out later this year, or this season. So this is gonna be a banger-ass season start of Marvel Rivals for the year. It's gonna be insane. It looks insane, and it's gonna be insane. So I will definitely be checking that out with Deadpool. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up real quick. All right, and this one as well, we might watch the trailer for it. So the guy who made Legacy of Kain, the creator, reveals a new game, Deadhaus Sonata, Deadhaus Sonata, 30 years later. So this is a new game. This is the creator of Legacy of Kain and Eternal Darkness. So interesting. I think I have the trailer for it. Let me check it out for you guys. I think I have the trailer for it here on their X. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So here it is. Deadhaus Sonata, from the mind behind Blood Omen and Eternal Darkness. Deadhaus Sonata Awakened on IGN, wishlist on Steam. So here is the trailer. Let's check it out, guys. If it'll actually play. Okay. Please play. Okay. So in 1996, Dennis Deca created Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, then chose to make Eternal Darkness, Sanity Requiem. That's pretty sick. His vision for a follow-up never revealed until now. This is the game, guys. 30 years in the making. Now, I don't know if the game was visually like this in the beginning, and now it's like in the 3D version of it. So it's some sort of like vampire MMO game.
By Victus.
Not gonna lie, it's a little bit rough. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit rough to tell you a tale. It looks a little rough, but it could be changed. It could be altered and made better. Gods, monsters. The world is not. You're like a vampire. And neither are you. It's like a vampire.
Deformis, second of Annalyn. Remember, lightning does not discriminate between the living and the dead.
I like the aesthetic of it. It gives me like Bloodborne vibes, but at the same time, it's not Bloodborne. So it's like an MMO. Lead, evolve, dominate. Deadhaus Sonata. Deadhaus Sonata. So you can wishlist this game, guys. Check it out. Yeah, it's all right, but aesthetically it looks cool. Whatever, the vibe's cool, but how it's gonna play, I'm not, like you guys know about me, I'm not huge into like the MMO RPG Like, I like JRPGs and RPGs, but I'm not into, like, those MMO games as much. I tried them back in the day. I did dibble into, like, World of Warcraft and games like that, City of Heroes, Final Fantasy 14 online, all those. Like, I tried some of those games. It's not for me, guys. I just don't have the time to grind those games anymore. I'd rather just pop in, pop out, like, like Marvel Rivals. I'd like that game more, or Fortnite, or, those games. These online games, it's just not for me anymore. It's not for me. But if you're into those games, good on you, man. Good on you. But it's not for me. So there you go. There you go with that. The developers of that game are back. After 30 years. Holy shit, dude. What a long time. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's get to the other main topics since we already started with the main topic. Let's get into... Oh, wait. Before we go to the main topic. I saw this. I wanted to bring it up real quick. This actually helped me for one of my videos, and it's a pretty good article. It's on... What is this? Xdia? I don't know what this place is, but it says 7 worst gaming trends that deserve a fatality in 2025. Now, I know a lot of other articles out there in 2025 were saying, like, how bad this happened in gaming, what's bad this. These are actually good points of why gaming is going the bad direction. This is actually a good one. Here, mandatory launchers and accounts for every game. How many launchers must we have? Yeah. I open Steam. I have to open EA, Ubisoft, all this. Like, can I just open Steam and play through Steam? Nope. Yep. Blatant anti-consumer policies, corporates, gonna corporate. There you go with the DRM. Yup. Overly expensive microtransactions. There's no limit to greed. Yup. These are all good points. These are the points people need to bring up. There is the culture aspect of it as well, how the culture has shifted and changed, of course. But I think these are bigger problems in the gaming sphere than the culture of where, stuff is, where it's, you got the woke, you got anti-woke, all this stuff. Yes, there are problems with that, but it's not as bad as what we're getting with these problems with games right now. Ship today, fix tomorrow. Broken AAA games have become the norm. Yup. Empty open worlds. I'd prefer a linear world done right. Yup. Elder Scrolls 6. Wait and see. You'll see. It'll take forever. Access of remakes and remasters instead of new IPs. At what point is it too much? It depends how it's well done. If remakes and remasters are really well done, then I don't have a problem with this. Unfortunately, most of them are not well done. So, yes, give us something new. Chasing realistic graphics instead of artistic brilliance. Yup. This soulless rush to create the next gen game. That's the same with that new God game that's coming out in 2 weeks or so. And it's made by the people who did Apex and stuff and Titanfall. They're making that God game. No one's interested in that game because of the art style. Just saying. And it's not interesting. It doesn't look anything new. Who knows? But yeah, I know what they're talking about. It's crazy. Finally, an article worth reading. Yup. So yeah, this is a good one. If you want to check it out and read more into it, I would definitely. This is a good indicator of what's going on, especially in today's gaming sphere. But yeah, shout out to that, the XDA, for that. All right, next one, guys. Here, let's go through. I think the bigger ones now, right? Yeah. Now let's go to the bigger ones. let's talk about God of War. So, God of War game veteran Ryan Hurst cast as Kratos in Amazon's Prime Video's God of War series. So, if you guys don't know, this guy, I think, is a really good casting for Kratos. Could it be better? Yes. But this is not a bad casting. I think this is actually pretty solid. Good casting. This is the OP guy in Sons of Anarchy. If you ever seen Sons of Anarchy, he's OP. He was good. He's a big dude. He needs to bulk up a little bit more, but he's a big dude. You know, has a beard now and everything, and it just works. His voice is, you know, has that deep voice when he needs to. You know, a little lighter if he needs to. But I think he could do the deep voice too for Kratos. He was also the voice actor in God of War Ragnarok for Thor. So he understands the character of Kratos or God of War. He's fascinated about it. So I think this is a better casting than Pedro Pascal for Joel in The Last of Us. Let's be honest. This is a better casting. This is better. Now, is the story going to be solid? We don't know. If the writing's going to be good, we don't know. From what I saw the director talk about with this show, I don't think it's going to be that good. He seems like he's clueless about these games. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's trying to figure out things. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good sign. But this is a good casting. This is a good Kratos for sure. I think it's going to fit out. It's perfect. Good casting. He would be one of those people for Kratos. I've been like, yep. I could see. Pretty good. So I am happy about that one. That one's actually a pretty decent choice. Now, the one for this one, I'm going to bring up here real quick, guys. The next one is this. Here we go, guys. So we finally get to see Sophie Turner. If you don't know who she is the actress that started her big role as Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones. And then she did, I think, was it First Class or the one before or after that? It's the one when they were younger, X-Men. She was Jean Grey for the Phoenix. And after that, I really didn't see her in much, to be honest. Not really. She just stopped. Probably went with one of the Jonas Brothers and then left. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know too much of their inside story, but I just saw them what they were in. She was in. I call her the British version Jennifer Lawrence. That's what I call her. I don't know why. She gives me Jennifer Lawrence vibes, just like a British version. That's all it is. Yeah. So Pirate Nation posted this, and we'll see other people talking about this as well. First look of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider live action series. Now, let's click on it. Remember when Lara Croft had tits? ? We'll get to that. Okay. Is it bad? No. Could it be worse? Yes. Is it good? No. Okay. It's doable, but it's not Lara Croft. It's bad to that point where I can see it. I can see her playing the role after I see this. This looks like a person that cosplays but cannot act in the movie or cannot be the character. It looks like that. I don't know why. It looks like you see these cosplayers. It literally looks like a cosplay trying to be Lara Croft that is not Lara Croft. That's what it feels like. An actress just putting on the costume to see if she fits the role, and then that's it. Now, doable, I said yes. Yes. Her physique is not anywhere to a Lara Croft at all. She doesn't have curves. She's very modern. I would say the modern women. Not big chest size. It's not really too feminine. It's kind of just, Lara Croft is overhyped. She's very feminine, but also attractive enough where she can be herself, where she can be that was it the British aristocracy, character, doing things her own way kind of style. But she just looks like she's gonna be annoying bitch ass Karen. I don't know why. Just her mug and everything. I don't know. Just something about her doesn't vibe with me. It doesn't vibe at all. So I know a lot of people were saying that. Just like make her chest bigger. I fixed it. What's this one? Remember, this is a mid-tier cosplay. She needs to beef up a little, to be honest. Let's see if the stories is any good. Dude, this cosplay is better. Not gonna lie, this cosplay is better. Like, I don't know about you guys. The chest size is better, obviously. Everything, the positioning, everything about her looks better. The glasses, her style. It's like, dude, why is this cosplay better than this? Could be worse. Oh, no. Zendaya. Oh, no. Yeah, it could be worse. That's what I'm saying. It's not bad, but it's not good either. That's what I'm saying. It's not the best one. And we know it's going to be shit because Phoebe Waller-Bridge is writing it, directing it for this Amazon series. So they're going to make her a super, feminist. Probably make her gay. Kill her off like James Bond, spoiler alert, in No Time to Die, or whatever it's called. Like Daniel Craig. All that. She's not... I could be proven wrong. People are like, oh, we're back. It looks good, blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you do a comparison to what came before, I'm just saying, this is a Tomb Raider account. Get your artifacts out. Lara on her way. There you go. If you look at the comparisons with Smash Lara here, Tomb Raider news, the evolution of Lara Croft in live action. So we had Angelina Jolie, what's her name? I forgot what her name is. But she played like the reboot Lara, the survival one. And then this is the new one now. The GOAT is still Angelina Jolie, right? Even though she had the look, she did have the look for Angelina Jolie, did have the look, the face and everything. Probably the best one, to be honest. Chest, okay, everything was good. Her legs were a little bit thinner, but it's fine. Doable. She was the GOAT. And those movies, even though they're real campy and weird, they're still fun. You can go back and watch them and still have a kind of a good time watching those movies, You go back to seeing what's her name? Vessa, I forgot her name. Vessa something. I forgot what her name is. Candice, I heard something. I don't know. I went back to watch this a few years ago. It wasn't too bad, but I was waiting for her to become the Tomb Raider, and she never became the Tomb Raider. It's just like she never became a Tomb Raider in the reboot ones either. So, I was waiting for her to give another shot. I don't think she was too bad, but she did bulk up, and Angelina Jolie did get more, fit for the role. She got fit, but for Sophie, I feel like she's very lazy. She didn't do much to get fit too much, What is this? Oh, no. Bella Ramsey. Oh, no. I don't want to click on that. That's horrifying, dude. That's actually horrifying. Already the best? Nah. Nah, it's not the best. Now, they got the getup right for it, for sure. More than they did with Angelina Jolie. Or they did this one pretty right, too. The Survivor one. But I didn't like the Survivor one in the movie format. I thought in game it was all right. But this one's the best getup-wise. Sophie Turner one. For sure. But the GOAT is still Angelina Jolie. Straight up. You're going to have a better time watching that movie than any of these others. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, not the best. Even Critical Drinker. I'm not seeing any Lara Croft here. They definitely got the outfit down. That's why I said it's fine for the outfit. So props for that one, at least. But all I'm seeing in some random actress cosplaying as Lara. Yup. That's what I'm saying. It's not that good. Even GameStop. This is not Lara Croft. So some people, it's very mixed at the moment. Some people say it's fine, and then some people say it's not good. Here's that Star Wars girl. Now, that's more like it. Sad when commercials are more respectful to the source material than big Hollywood productions. So this one is exclusive Tomb Raider Arabia. Exclusive for the first time HQ still of Sofia Vergara from 2003 MasterCard Visa commercial where it appears as Lara Croft featuring a 3D model of Lara promoting Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness. Alongside Sophia were Angelina Jolie's costume from the first Tomb Raider movie. And this is a good one too. To be honest, this one might be better than the Angelina Jolie one. This one's really good. Sofia Vergara. You would give her that Spanish vibe to her, too, a Spanish thing. Because every time I see Lara Croft, I think she's like a Italian, Spanish type of character. Because how, her lips are and everything, her design, her, hourglass shape, and then the big butt and the big chest. It gives me like that Spanish and Italian style vibe. And she has a little darker skin too. So Sofia Vergara would have been perfect. It's pretty good, dude. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Pretty good. But yeah, it's crazy that there's more? There's more. Look at these pics. Damn. I don't know why it's loading so long. Let me click on it. I don't know why it's loading so long, but internet's pooping out maybe. What the fuck? She looks stunning. Exactly. There's an aura with Tomb Raider, and when she gets in the room, everyone has to. She just oozes charisma. Charisma oozes that character. And when you see Sophie Turner as her, I don't see that charisma. I really don't. I don't see that charisma. I don't know why people do. I don't. But yeah. I don't know if this is real. Wait, where is it? I don't know if this is real. Kato posted this. Okay, so maybe it does look bad. Because I think she said, hear me out, guys. I don't think it's that bad. And then he says, okay, so maybe it does look bad. And here's another picture of it. I don't know if this is real or not, or AI. But there's no she's fit. Trying to be fit. But she gotta do some squats. We gotta get some there's no ass. The boobs are also kind of mid. No ass. You know? That's what I'm saying. They should have gone like a Latina, Spanish kind of vibe, or Italian, maybe a little, something like that, to make it, have something in the backside and the front, kind of deal. It's a, oh shit. Question mark? Yep. Oh shit. This is more like it.
That's more like it. Now that's more like it.
It's so bad. The AI is so bad. Yeah. Yeah. Not really much to show. I'm saying, see, she would be oozing charisma. She gets in the room, everyone's just like, "Oh, you must be Miss Lara Croft. Welcome." And then, they present her. "Thank you." And it's like, "So, what is the purpose? What am I here for to do?" She gets really, she oozes charisma. And when I see this, I see Karen, HR department, cosplaying as Lara Croft. That's what I see. She has no figure. Some people even say she's pretty masculine in some instances. I wouldn't go there too much, but could have been better. Could have been better. I think it's just people are saying, "Oh, she's a great casting." I don't think she's the best casting. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I would have casted someone else. And it's not Sydney Sweeney either. Sydney Sweeney, because people are like, "Oh, Sydney Sweeney." No. I don't think Sydney Sweeney could be that. Her fit, maybe at some point they could have, but I wouldn't say Sydney Sweeney either. Someone else. Not Ana de Armas either. No. Even though I know she's Cuban or Spanish descent, sort of, spicy. No, not Ana de Armas either. No. She's a little bit skinnier. It has to be someone else. Some sort of Italian actress. Spanish could be also, because she kind of looks dark-skinned a little bit in the original Tomb Raider too, and she's also British. So, I don't know. Something like that. I think it could work more, but we will see when Amazon drops that show what it's going to be about, because the Netflix one, it's not doing so good. The Netflix animated one is not doing so good. So, yeah. All right. Let's get to the last topic for today, guys. How long do I have still here? All right. We're already 2 hours in. This is the last topic. We'll do this quick, guys. Real quick. So, I want you guys to watch this trailer that's just dropped, I think, yesterday. And the internet's going crazy over it. Crazy for this game. So this is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. This came out last year. I did talk about a little bit about this game, that it wasn't doing so good in some areas, but it was still improving. Okay. I wasn't saying it's bad, but it did disappoint, like a lot of fighting games are disappointing today with content drops. But Fatal Fury is doing crazy things for Season 2. And this is the announcement trailer. This is just a trailer. This is just an announcement. This is not in-game footage or anything. There are some parts that are in-game, of course. There are concepts that are in-game. But people are getting upset about this trailer. I'm not going to tell you what it is until the very end, and you will see for yourself why people are going crazy for this trailer. Okay, I'm going to play it, and then we'll talk about it. Check this out.
The prophecy foretold that when the eclipse came, legends would emerge from the darkness to rule the city of wolves and bring even more fury to Southtown. Kim Jae-hoon returns to defend his family honor. Nightmare Geese rises from the dead. Blue Mary brings justice to Southtown. And Wolfgang hunts for new worthy opponents. But two shadows remain unseen, waiting to reveal themselves. Experience the fighting game of the year with the first ever monthly character drops, the highest prized fighting game tournament, and all new balance updates. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
And that's pretty much it, guys. What do you guys think about the trailer? I thought it looked pretty cool. It looked cool, but the best part is, let me show you. The best part about this whole thing is that we're getting a new fighter each month.
Holy shit.
Because people are not talking about this. This is insane. That Arab money is going crazy right now. So they're doing what Street Fighter, Tekken, and a lot of these other fighting games are having a problem with, is trying to get a monthly or a sort of thing where they bring characters each month in. I know Marvel Rivals is doing that. They're doing monthly. And sometimes they're doing seasonal monthly where it's like 2 characters in a season. Each new characters each season kind of deal, which is pretty insane. And it's beating a lot of other things. And then they're like, hold on a sec. Let's compete, which they are competing with Street Fighter right now, 6. Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves. Season 2 launches January 22nd with this new season, Season 2, with a new character arriving each month for 6 months. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. No one's talking about this. That's not the problem. That's not what the drama is about yet. Because this is amazing. This destroys that. 6 months. So we're getting 6 characters each month for Season 2. So you got Kim Chao-hoon, Nightmare Geese, which I don't know. So is Geese returning? He's one of the villains and he's dead now, right? Nightmare Geese. So is this like a fabricated version of it, like a vision or something of Geese, like a Darth Vader in the tunnel kind of thing? I don't know. Or is Geese actually back? Of course, they bring back every villain that has, have been defeated or just have not been active for a while in Street Fighter or in Tekken. They just brought back. Hayachi came back and Bison came back. Now Geese is coming back. Like, this is what fighting games are always doing. They cannot kill off characters. They cannot do that. They cannot just let them go. Have their character somehow be intertwined into a new character, their moveset, or in some way, what's his name? Do it so it's like a character from the past or something, in some sort of like way. Like I was just saying, like a vision or something. And then we have Blue Mary. Blue Mary's a really good one, banger. And Wolfgang Krauser, another villain. Okay, so we got a bunch of villains. This is a villain season. And then Mysterious Challenger Yet Unknown, 2-1. I think one of them is from the Fist of the North Star. I forgot what his name is, from the anime and the manga. I think he's one of them. And the other one, I'm not sure who it is. But I think there's people speculating on that one too. The identity will be revealed at the later date. Stay tuned for more updates. And yeah, that is crazy. We're getting 6 characters every month. You're getting a character. That's content right there. You know, that Saudi Arabian money. Prince bought the Fatal Fury, the SNK. It's crazy. Now, what is the problem again? Where's the trailer? What's the problem with this whole thing? What is it all about? It's even downvoted right now. Let me refresh it real quick just to see. Just to see. Let me refresh it. Okay. Just to see why are people talking about this. So I have the like to dislike. It's evaluated in some way where, you know, it's proximity close to. So it's 10K likes to 20K dislikes. Wow. The dislike is ratioed crazy. What's going on here? When I'm in the shoot yourself in the foot competition, I open it at SNK. AI geese, the real nightmare. All the money allegedly saved for AI and still no free men. Crowds are looking like an AI-generated Don Chojo. Laugh my ass up. I have infinite money. Uses AI anyway. If you're all wondering why RAM prices is skyrocketing, AI slop like this is the reason. The Virgin AI generated trailer versus the Chad Kenny Omega has ever. Oh my God, dude. It's all about AI. Now, is it AI? Is it AI, guys? Could be. This could be AI, or it could be animated in-house in a style of AI. How do you know this is AI? Well, you can just see it's AI. Look, this movement. Look at the movement. Look at the wolves. Look at, it looks like AI slop, guys. Look, the fist coming out. He has 5 fingers. He doesn't have 6, but it's still AI slop. Dude, this is over dramatic hating AI for just being AI. Like, this is insane why this is. And it's people, I don't know if it's people just on a trend right now that you have to just hate AI because it's AI slop kind of deal. Like, everything's just AI, it's bad. It depends who uses AI. And for this situation, I don't give 2 fucks. Because guess what? This is not gameplay. This is gameplay. This is not gameplay. This part is gameplay. You guys, this part is gameplay. So this is what the game is going to look like. This is just trying to hype it up for the ad, for this advertisement. This is not what it's going to be used. And another thing is, SNK have been using art characters before. I don't know why they're using this kind. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if this is AI or not AI. But in my instance, I think this is AI. In some instances, yes. But AI could be done well. We talked about this. Star Wars 2 is looking at different AI stuff from Star Wars, and some of the things were really good. So, does it ruin the experience? No. You're still going to get these graphics. You're still going to get this game. Right? Let's be honest. People, this is the new boogeyman. AI is the new boogeyman. And most of the people that are complaining about this AI thing don't even play this game. They won't even support this game or buy this game. I'm one of those people. I'm waiting because I did get into the beta when I played City of the Wolves, Fatal Fury. I was not ready. I got my ass handed to me, to be honest. And I wish I had practiced a little bit more because I'm not really, I'm more of a Street Fighter guy than Fatal Fury, SNK. I just recently got introduced to the franchise a bit. And I got my ass handed so hard online. So I would be wanting to go back and play it. I know it had problems in the beginning. It did. I think they're fixing some things. Hopefully it gets better. But everything about it visually, I like the game. It looks cool. It looks cool. But people are like, oh my God, everything they're showing about Geese AI and the helicopter. Where's the helicopter in the back? Let me see. Like all that stuff. It's like, it might have been a tiny bit of AI. I'm not saying it's not. And then maybe they did their own art, like these stuff with the writing and all that, put it in there, you know, did some little things here and there. But like, this is what is a no-go for you? That's insane, dude. There is a bit of video in your AI slop. Like, I swear, these people do not play this game. They won't even support this game. And they're just calling it AI slop. Like, straight up. I saw so much people bitching about this. It's insane. It's like, can we just talk about, like I said in the beginning, after we watched it, let's talk about this crazy roster, what's coming out of characters. It's insane, right? Every month you're getting a character. It's pretty cool, right? But then you have PC Gamer, of course. Fatal Fury fans accuse new City of the Wolves trailer of being filled with AI slop. All that Saudi money and can't pay someone a couple of bucks to make real shit. Bruh.
Holy shit.
They're still coping that SNK got bought by the Saudi Arabian people, the prince and stuff. They're still coping on that. Fatal Fury State of the World Season 2 looks strong, but it's been overshadowed by anger over the announcement trailer. How do you know this is AI slop? How do you know this is that? How do you know that? What if this is just a trailer they did real quick? Because if you go back and you see SNK, let me go on their official thing. They have crazy animated videos already here. You have the Fist of the North Star one 7 days ago. Look at this animation. Is this AI? Is this AI then too? Is this AI? This is a Japanese one, but there's an English one. Is this AI? You know? Or is this AI? Terry fighting.
Power Geyser!
Terry fighting Krauser.
Interesting. It seems I am defeated.
Is this AI?
But I regret nothing. Farewell, Terry.
Krauser!
This is well animated. This is well animated. These might be in the cutscenes for their stories.
Yes, it's been confirmed. Krauser's odds of...
So is this AI? You didn't complain about this, but you're complaining about the new one because it looks cheap. It looks cheap, guys. It looks real cheap because you see Blue Mary. Oh, this is not it, is it? No, this is the update sneak peek. Oh, really? There's a new one. Oh. Sneak peek. Balance update. Okay. Where is it? Over here. Because you see Blue Mary. This could be AI, though. Not gonna lie. Some of these might be actually AI. But does it really change the game? You see Blue Mary on the motorcycle here. The bomber jacket, pretty much.
Blue Mary brings...
Like this. Yeah, this could be AI. Probably is. But does it actually affect the game?
Justice to Southtown.
Let me see that one. Go back a bit. Damn, girl. I wanted to see that shot real quick. Holy shit. That's AI? Damn. But you see it in game, and she looks good too. So, yeah, I don't know why people are making a big fuss about this. So let's continue with this PC gamer. What do they say? Let's see what the cope is again. SNK dropped a trailer for Season 2 and Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves. Get the kick out of January 22. Comments on YouTube accusing the trailer for being made with generative AI. How do you know? It's just random people talking about. Oh my God. Began following almost immediately after it was posted. Some called out specific characters who look AI generated. Quit a few others made the point that SNK is backed by serious money now and shouldn't be looking to cut corners with Gen AI. Oh my God. This is the new syndrome people have. They're so scared of AI. All that Saudi money and can't play someone a couple bucks to make real shit. Similar comments followed. This is just comments. Followed by Reddit. Fatal Fury Discord, where fans express disappointment, not just with the presence of AI, but also in the way it's overshadowed what looks like a very solid season that will see 6 new characters added over 6 months. The lineup is a season excellent, but the usage of AI in the trailer is definitely not. One now former SNK Fatal Fury Discord moderator stepping down because of the trailer. Oh my gosh. Let's see this cope. I was an SNK moderator for the 6 years and official City of the Wolves Discord for a year. This trailer made me step down after all those years. I can't promote a product that I don't support. Thanks for all those years, friends. It was fun. Dude, this is theater dramatic fakery going on here. This is so much drama, fake. Oh my God, what is going on kind of deal. You know, it's so not authentic. It feels over exaggerated, like extremely over exaggerated. It's insane. Okay, this is what the person said. Spicy sauce. How spicy are you? Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm stepping down after this trailer. There you go. Fatal Fury announcement, blah, blah, blah. All of this is normally speculated. All of this is normally speculative. Exactly, speculating. Dude, it's not even fact yet. Maybe it's not even AI. It would be so funny if they say it's not even AI and everyone gets fucked. They're like, oh my God, what's even real no more? Dude, that would be so funny. SNK hasn't come out and coped to using Gen AI, nor have any little tiny made with Gen AI. Labels been spotted anywhere. I'm not great at picking out generative AI content from trailers. They say the eyes are the first to go, but I'm incited to believe. Dude, why are you even bringing this up then? I'm saying, like, for me, I really don't care. It could be AI. And I would be like, okay, AI. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't see it being that bad. People are saying, oh, I can't even watch this. It's just destroying me. I hate watching this kind of deal. Like, dude, it's not a big deal. AI looking content. Well, we have to think it's pretty likely that something is up, right? This isn't the first time Fatal Fury City of the Wolves irritated its fan base with a seemingly bad call. Okay. Now we're bringing this up. I don't think everyone understands how capitalism works. People are still buying these things. If you think there is literally anything else that matters, then the joke is on you. This capitalism, folks, what you say or do, how much you complain on the internet, it simply does not matter unless you refuse to participate in the system. Exactly. Until you convince everyone you know and you convince everyone they know to stop giving video game companies money, this will continue. So yeah, if people are still fans of Fatal Fury, they're still going to buy the new season. Doesn't matter if they used AI. Maybe people don't like the AI, but they're still going to like it because that stuff's not in the game. That's just promotion. What I find fascinating is that the total disconnect between the suits who think that this is okay to use AI to help cut corners and the gamers who just don't want to see it anywhere. That's not true. Gamers don't give a shit if you use AI. This is another bullshit argument. I'm not even going to, okay, I'll read it. I am glad that this stance is being taken by gamers. It is, no one cares. Dude, gamers, if it's good AI, if it's good and not noticeable AI, people will be okay with it if it's good. If it's bad, yeah, people are going to say it's bad, it's shit. This is only a promotion trailer. What are we doing here? This is not in-game. This is not in-game. What stance? Being angry on the internet while the game still sells a ton of copies? A very few people, us that most vocal, are against this. But this messes, they don't care. It's such a minuscule percentage of gamers that actually care and won't buy products because of that. Not a single thing is going to change. It's pretty naive to think that against overwhelming evidence, somehow the business of video game will be on one industry. So yeah, lol. It isn't AI. If it isn't AI, then their art director needs to be fired because that whole thing looks like it was generated by the most generic AI tools. How do you know that, dude? How do you know that? You know? I would have said it could be AI. We don't know. It could be. I'm not saying it's not. It could be. But people are just assuming it's AI. How? Maybe they've been watching. Maybe they're the ones that are watching the AI slop constantly and can't stop watching. Maybe that's why. Maybe they know. Oh, shit. That would be an interesting thing, right? Maybe that's why they know, because they are the AI slob. They know what they're actually looking for, you know, in this. That's crazy. Even Mugen Lord here said this. Check this out, what he said. So, don't bother me at all. Doesn't look bad. And it looks like this, the characters, not only that, you'll N-word, are getting 6 characters this season, while Street Fighter 6 fans are starving right now. Just take the victory because that's what the game needs right about now. I can almost bet that half of the people complaining didn't play or support that game to begin with. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's fake engagement, fake people, blah, 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 fake drama, dude, there's nothing to talk about. The only thing we can talk about at the moment, besides this AI bullshit, that this narrative they're bringing up, is, dude, 6 characters every month. Dude, I'm still waiting for Alex. The last time I had to see Viper was what, like October, November? It's been a while. So, I'm still waiting. Alex is coming out like in spring. So, yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I may check this one out. I gotta say, I was surprised to see Krauser again. I haven't seen him since Fatal Fury 2. And special, personally, I immediately thought that dude had a piece of armor on Mars. I'm happy about the 6 characters. Now, I'm waiting to see how they will price it. Yeah, like, this is more important than talking about this AI shit, because this guy brought it up. Oh my God. What do you think about this? I don't think it was necessary here in an edited version. Oh, so they did an edited version of it. So it's no AI. See, I'm telling you, it's only for promotion's sake. It was only for that. Nothing else, dude. It's not a big deal. 100% valid. If you have money to pay, blah, blah, blah. Stupid, valid. Could care less about them using AI to save on the marketing budget. Exactly. The game has been out for a year and didn't sell well. It wasn't too particularly selling too well. They're giving us pass with 6 characters and dropping them every month. If AI commercials is what it takes to get actual content output for the game, then Tekken and Street Fighter should learn a thing. Exactly. If it takes this long to promote stuff for characters and all this, and they do AI, and then you see gameplay and it's like that, they show you actually gameplay of it too, not just the AI stuff. Like, what's the problem, you know? I bet you because of this, they're not even going to use AI for the next one. I bet you that this is only a one-done thing they did. I couldn't care less. They're dropping a one character a month for 6 months. That is insane. And we got to see all this in game character models. People are tripping for no reason. Exactly. Dude, this is what I'm saying. No one gives 2 craps about it. I really don't. Yeah, so that was all the fuss about. But the big thing is we're getting 6 characters. So I might actually go back and hop on this. Because of this, makes me want to go back and hop on. Makes me go back and hop on Fatal the Furious State of the Wolves. Not gonna lie. Because these people would not, like Mugen Lord said, would not play this game. They're just complaining because it's AI. And you don't even know if it's AI or not. Which, I don't know if it is or not. Maybe we'll find out later if it is. Don't know. But, yeah. Fatal Fury in a nutshell. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm about almost 3 hours in, almost 2:30. Yeah, 2:30. Okay. 2 hours, half an hour. Okay. 2.5 hours. Okay. Yeah. That is it for me today, guys. Thank you again for watching, lurking, joining in. Let me know, everyone, in the bottom what you think about this whole thing. I'll let you guys know what is up next week. Probably a gaming stream here or there. We'll see. And everything else. Before you guys go, like the stream, sub if you're new here. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Thank you so much. A lot of things are coming, surely. Just put your expectations a little bit lower because I'm still trying to process and try and do different things at the moment. Right now, streaming is the most... What's the word? Is the most easiest for me at the moment. I can't really make much videos at the moment. I'm pretty busy in general, life stuff. But I will be making some videos later down the line. I just want to wait a little bit longer. I want to do like a top 10 video or some sort of thing later down the line. It's going to take a little bit, okay? But I don't want to promise anything too much, you know. Because sometimes when I promise, it's a letdown. Sometimes it doesn't come to tuition. I'm just going to put my promises in the lower side. But things are coming, guys. Things are coming. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming again like you do. And I hope you have a good weekend all. And I'll see you on the next week. Next week? Yeah, next week I'll see you there, guys. Let's get out of here. The outro. Yeah, and have a good one all. I'll see you in the next one.
Are you not entertained?